By the way, shout out to y'all for watching this reel, putting your comments in.
So if you did watch it, thank you. Yeah.
We love everyone.
No, we don't.
But I feel like I should make a disclaimer that
We
even
love
though
your
we
engagement.
live in America, most of us come from foreign backgrounds.
Yeah. We all. Yeah.
What
But
does
I
that
saw
mean?
you
we're
said
still
that.
gonna.
Why you putting your hand on his back?
Son, I promise you.
We
I know
got
this
John Obi
motherfucker for too
McKell's
long.
nephew on the
I know him for too long.
What did McKell just say recently? Who was he talking about?
Is it Nicholas Jackson?
No.
No,
It
Was
wasn't,
he
it
talking
wasn't
about
just Nicholas Jackson. It was when they brought in Drewsby Hall. He's like, hey,
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
it. Drewsby Hall. Drewsby Hall. This is not a Chelsea player.
Hey man,
That was fucked.
I didn't mean to be messed up, but Tommy, you're Nigerian, right?
Allegedly.
Yo, no, I know he's Nigerian. Did United do Igalo wrong, or like, what do you think about Igalo and his time at United?
Chinese Super
Is it
League
Igalo or
legend.
Igalo?
Igalo. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. He knows what he knows what I mean.
I know. Yeah, we all do.
I know him since 2016, and there's been nothing but hell since. He worried about Igalo in Big 2024 when
Yo,
Tua's
what-
brain
what
just
other-
got turned into jello.
What other
Live.
Nigerians did United have, bro?
They've got- what that young dude?
Recently.
Shola Shoriter is still there as a youth player. I know that for sure. He's still there
Bless
as a
you.
youth player. Look,
A
he's
youth
still
player
there.
that's 24 right now.
Hold
Probably.
on.
Hey, listen.
Hold on.
Jesse Lingard's only 25.
31.
He like Tatum. He's only 18.
He's 19.
I can't believe he's not.
Hold on. No, I got a
Winning the
comment
chip at
from.
19.
I got a
Son.
comment from J.A.Y. Jr. It's J Jr., but there's a bunch of periods. Said, what the fuck are you guys saying? Holland is in the same bracket as Isak? What the fuck? Very poor Hall knowledge. Sterling, Torres, Jesus, and Aguero all played in that city. No one came close to Holland's clinicality. No one came close to Holland clinically. I am dyslexic, by the way. What the fuck you mentioned?
Why are you reading?
That's
the
what I'm
comments?
saying. Do you want me to take
Okay,
over?
but can I
I'll take
finish
over.
this one?
Yeah, you can
I
finish.
don't
Of
wanna
course,
get-
of course.
you
We
know-
don't want to be ableist.
Holland is the best striker in the world. Holland is the best striker in the world. He had a goal-to-game ratio in Dortmund. What the fuck you mentioned?
Why are you
Isak
slouching so
physicality.
much?
Shut. Yo, why are you pulling
You
me
out
back
here.
like
Because
You're
the things
leaning
got
like
him
this.
leaning.
Because this is comfortable to me.
Type shit.
Isak in Dortmund isn't getting you 15 goals.
Oh, that's crazy. That last sentence.
What did he
Wait,
say?
what
What did he
Isak
say?
at Dortmund's
in
not
Dortmund
getting
isn't
15 goals.
That's
That's
such
insane.
a lie,
Bro.
That's such a lie.
Bundesliga is a farmers' league. Andre Silva scored 28 in the season.
So did
Timo
Timo Werner.
Werner.
Hey,
Bro, I don't
Okay,
like.
that's valid.
but Isak, they play in a low block in Spain, and he was putting up 10s, 20s of goals in
Oh,
Spain.
yeah,
They play
Isak is-
Did he have? Did he have
Isak is
one-
class.
One good season.
He had
over 10.
one good season.
But
But
his
if you
last
score
one was
20
injury
goals,
rated.
If you just watch, he's so
you
good.
can just tell
If you
especially for
score
his
20
size,
goals
like, he's
ever in
versatile, so.
La Liga, that means that year you probably could have scored 25.
And
30
why
in
are
the
we
Prem.
comparing Jesus to Holland when they're not even the similar type of players?
And
No one's
Aguero
comparing-
is
And,
arguably
and
more
the
than-
and the
We're
availability.
saying, why is he not as
and
good?
availability
I'm gonna
wasn't
defend
even
this dude.
similar.
Well, you need to be
Because
able to
your
play in
take
order to
in
be
there
good.
was
So.
City's play style provides the striker with so many chances in the box.
Yeah, but
that
he's not
other
clinical.
Players should be able to do.
But
what
he's
they're
not
doing.
clinical.
But
because Holland is.
Jesus
Okay, but like-
had
Well, I'm
one
not
half
saying-
shot.
I'm not saying
The
But-
argument was always
but
other players can do what Holland was doing.
If
and then you brought up
Jesus-
Isak.
Jesus had his chance to do exactly what Holland is
And he
doing,
didn't.
and he didn't.
Aguero,
Aguero
didn't
had
have
a
the
chance
chance.
to do
But
exactly what
Aguero
Holland
didn't
did.
have the
Okay,
chance.
no,
He said
Aguero
didn't have
never
the
had
chance.
that
But yeah,
chance.
Aguero
Pep Guardiola.
did
He
Yeah,
played
but he didn't
3
have this
in his
cast.
prime, and he didn't have this
He didn't have
cast.
this cast.
Especially because this cast didn't even know how Pep Guardiola wanted to
Raheem
play.
Sterling don't pass. Y'all over here talking about
Raheem
Mahrez
Sterling
don't
played in
pass
this.
either.
Raheem Sterling
Yo,
played in this.
I'll say
had
Aguero
a
had a half
Torres played in
chance.
this.
He had a-
Like, why are we acting like
Aguero
strikers
had a
didn't play
half
in this?
chance.
Like,
They
didn't play.
did, but Aguero putting up like 25 versus
Aguero
Holland
puts
putting up like 40. Aguero better finishing than Holland.
Oh
I'm
my.
sorry to be the.
No, we're not gonna
As
get
a
into
finisher,
But Aguero's
We're not
also
I
gonna
more
get
agree.
into this.
versatile.
As a finisher, I agree.
Aguero's also more
As a
versatile.
finisher.
As a finisher, I agree. Yeah.
Holland
I
just
think
be
that
hunched.
there are
Bro,
other aspects
Holland
of the
just
game.
has
But like-
the
but
amount
like-
of volume that Holland gets is just not comparable to what
It's also
Yeah.
like
What?
Aguero had.
Holland's
getting-
size.
they were
Yeah.
all
Like,
getting
that-
volume.
that's what you
Not
want in
this
like a
kind
perfect
of
number
volume.
9.
Oh my
This
God.
kind of
They were the
volume-
best they were the best team in the league for the past 4 seasons. You don't
Gundogan
even have to-
led them in goals for a season. They didn't have a striker one year.
Yup.
Yeah.
Gundogan led them in goals.
Yeah.
That's how much volume this team putting out. Ask who led them in assists And in that final pad, the final ball, whatever metric, these new people use. Ask them what in
getting out the laptop.
It's already coming out.
in
out the
Aguero
laptop.
years, bro. Who
What are
was
you
it?
looking
Maybe
up?
young
What
De
are you looking
Bruyne, Gundogan, maybe
No.
David Silva.
I think Aguero had a half chance, but I do think the system now is definitely more geared
What?
toward like specifically Holland, because
In-
Holland came in as the last piece too.
In the league
He
is
was
over.
like
I
the
agree.
he was
The
the
league-
piece.
The league is also more end to end now. Like there is is way more open. Is way more open now.
Yeah, a couple years ago, City would never get as many like breakaway chances and
Nowhere near.
and in behinds as Holland is
Anybody-
getting right now.
The style of football in the league is way more chances being created because it's just end to end like a basketball game. Back then,
Yeah,
people
everything's
were
just
actually-
counter press.
Yeah,
Why are
people
we
were just
saying
playing-
back then like he's been there for years?
when I say back then, 10 years ago was Aguero's prime, by the way. 2013, that's when he's breaking into his prime.
But to be fair to
I
Holland,
know, but when I say
Holland
10
is-
years, when I say 10
Aguero's
years
already a little
ago, the
chunky.
game looked way different 10 years ago than it does now. Like there's a lot more
Yes,
low
you're
block,
right,
and the
you're
game's
right.
caught in the middle of the field way more.
But no one's saying it doesn't look different. What I'm saying is that Holland isn't like you're acting like Holland came into this and like the whole team shifted like everything. No, like this he came in and fit into the team. But there was a team that also had Aguero at some point, had Jesus at some point, had Ferran Torres at some point, had Sterling, which was basically playing as their furthest forward.
Did you just name
at
drop
some point.
Ferran Torres?
Yes, because he's been playing because he played striker. What do you mean?
But my thing is, the league looked different, as in there are less chances overall being creative.
Ferran Torres,
And on
bro.
top of
He
that,
didn't play striker.
you
He
ain't
didn't play
have
striker.
Ferran Torres,
No.
bro.
He
Who
didn't
cares?
play striker.
Forget
Who
him.
cares if he
Forget
plays
him.
striker?
you know who
It's
else
Ferran
plays striker for
Torres.
City? Stefan Jovetic.
But you guys
Yo,
are
never
forgetting.
forget.
Your
Alvaro
argument- your
Negredo,
argument was
Wilfred
that Holland-
Boney.
That Holland isn't special and that what he's doing anyone could do.
I'm not
but
saying-
4 players went through there and 4 players couldn't do it. And then he came in first season, scored
No,
30
no.
something.
They're
Anyways,
not in this
on to the
climate.
next comment because the whole point of this is
You
So,
have a City who got 100 points in a league
Bro,
yes.
with one striker
bro, if you
and
put
no backup.
you put
They
went
Antonio
to
in
this
that
Aguero.
in that team,
They went
he
to-
scored 30. Mikel
Bro,
Antonio
exactly.
scored
No, he's
30 in
not.
that team.
No,
It
he's
is a
not.
different
Mikel
city. It's a
Antonio-
different
if a
era.
team- If a team
Bro,
had
Mikel
dominated-
You're talking about
Antonio's in
a
the team.
City.
You're
You're
seeing
talking
the
about.
compilations where it's like how
You're
big
talking
does the
about
goal
a
have to
City
be for it to
side
go
who
in?
made to the semis
That's
How
what
big
you're
without
gonna
a
do.
does the goal had to
striker.
be for Holland sometimes? He be missing some headers. Why?
We got 2
Like,
conversations
he be going.
going.
No.
That Holland headers be looking spooky.
That's what I'm saying. My beautiful twisted artist fantasy is number 1.
Nah, wrong. Hey, Mike, what's
You
your
fucked
name?
it. You
What's your name?
You just said it. Yo, Mike,
Word.
what's your name?
You
Yeah,
feel
Mike,
me?
what's your name?
That's how you get him. Hey,
Tight shit.
he might drop 10, 15 in City. If they drop him right
No,
there,
What I'm saying,
right there,
literally what I'm saying is,
you feel me?
Yo,
There-
you
there's
play me
concrete
38
evidence.
games, I'm scoring 1 hat trick at
Bro,
least.
with that team, you know,
I'm
scoring
bro,
one
they are
hat trick at
forcing
least.
every
here's
single
my thing,
pass
here's
on
my
City
thing.
is here. Damn, Holland
a
every
Centurion
time.
City with a striker doesn't score, and Aguero doesn't score the same amount of goals as Holland. A
It's
Centurion
not the
City.
same league climate, as in not the same
When was
style
the
of play,
Centurion season?
and it's not the same.
2021? 2023 years ago.
Wasn't he not coming off? Didn't he have
How
the
many games did he
injury?
play that season?
When he have that? How many games? Yeah, he came. If he wasn't that, then he came off an injury. 1, 2. He was older. 3 versus Holland, who's
But you guys,
damn near in his
your
prime.
argument is that, well, maybe not yours specifically, but the argument has always been anyone else can do what Holland was doing in that team. And what I'm saying is they can't. And there's literal evidence that shows that 4 other players have played in the same system and haven't been able to score that many goals. But when you put Holland in there, he scores 35.
I give you 5 players right now. If any of them can't score 35 like Holland, then you can just call me a
Listen,
bastard.
I'm not. You don't have to give me these 5 players.
Hey,
Bastard.
Harry Kane.
Okay, you're talking about one of the most clinical players we've ever seen.
Okay, so that's one. Victor Osimhen.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
No.
He is.
for
How
sure.
many goals he
Osimhen's
scored with,
not
For
with
sure.
Napoli? How many
He's not
goals he
scoring
scored in the
35
Serie A?
goals.
How many
He's
goals
not
he
scoring
scored?
35
How many
goals.
goals he
Yes,
scored in
he
the
is.
Serie A?
He's
Yes,
got-
he
he's
is.
not
When
scoring
he
35
led
goals.
when he led the
In City,
league
yes,
in
he
goals,
is.
how many goals
We
he scored
all-
in the Serie A?
talk about
We think we
In
all
the
agree
Serie
he
A.
is
in the
except
Serie A,
Emmy.
he scored
A
25
low
goals.
block league,
In a-
not an
exactly.
end-to-end league, not a counter-press league like
He-
the Prem.
He is right.
There
Serie A
are
is
there
very
are you gonna
defensive.
see
Serie-
5
Serie
bodies
A
in front
is
of you
one of
when
the
you're
most
trying to
defensive
score.
leagues in the world.
You try
Yeah.
5
They-
goal bodies in front of you.
They do not
when you're
bait
trying to score.
press.
Holland be one-on-one with defenders, just hit him with the and then just kicking the ball. You know how many times Holland's one-on-one? You don't see no one-on-ones in Serie A like that as a striker. You got to fight between center backs. Holland drifts out to the right, smacks the ever-loving hell out of Dewsbury Hall. Somebody knocks them on their ass. I'm wide open. Let me put it slightly to the right of the keeper.
Nathan Pinnock this weekend.
Bro, Nathan Pinnock.
Nathan
Look who he
Pinnock.
bullying. Look who he bullying. He can jump directly over Lisandro Martinez and score a header without touching him. Like he could just straight up versus Serie A, you got to go fight for your life.
I do want to
Okay,
jump in on
okay.
this talk about the Jesus thing real quick, just because we're talking about Aguero and Holland so much. So Holland, let me just bring out some stats for y'all. Has 70 appearances in the Prem, 64 big chances missed. Okay? Aguero with 275 appearances, 128 big chances missed. And these stats all started in 2006-07. So these are qualifying every single game that Aguero has played since 2010, whenever he started.
I'd be really
Or early.
Holland be missing, bruh. But back to my list. I said Kane. I said Kane. I said Osimhen. And Lewandowski don't score 40 on their team. No, 30, whatever Holland did.
Yeah, Lewandowski now.
No, Lewandowski right
Suarez.
now does the same thing.
Okay. If we're saying prime, I can name 20.
Is not latching
But
onto the balls that
okay,
Holland's
okay,
latching
okay.
on.
Oh, we're talking about like right now,
if we're
right now?
talking about right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Lewandowski's not scoring.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Killian.
Listen, I don't even want to hear the rest of the list because
Killian.
we're gonna keep talking.
Killian. Killian not doing it?
Okay, Killian Mbappe.
No, Killian is not doing it. I actually don't think Killian's
Oh
doing
my!
it.
No! We're done. We're
I
done
actually
with
don't
the
think
conversation.
Killian's not a
You sat here
striker.
and told me that Lewo right now can score it, but Killian Mbappe.
Killian's
can't?
not a striker.
Oh my God.
Put Nicholas Jackson in that
We're
Man
done,
City
we're done,
team.
we're
Killian's
done,
not a
we're
striker.
gonna move on to the next comment. We're gonna move
Wait,
on
I want to hear the last two.
No, because I don't want to hear the
Yo.
last two. I can read it this time. Yeah, thank you. It's that one.
Next comment. Get Americans away from football. They can talk soccer. Thanks, man. These guys have never seen Holland at Dortmund or Salzburg. We literally have watched. I hope you realize we've been watching footy for probably, the last... for me, maybe the last 10 to 12 years. Everyone else here has watched it longer than me.
Yeah.
So...
If that person in the comments can tell me,
Yo, we'll
Who
fly
was
you
the-
out.
yes, we'll fly him out.
Wait, hold on.
Tell
hold
him.
on, hold on.
We'll put it on a business card. We'll
Wait,
expense
no.
it.
There is no
We'll
business.
expense it. It's not our problem, man. Leave him.
Wait,
But,
this is wrong.
Oh, it's not our problem, man. Leave him.
Yeah, it's
But hey, bruh, if that person can tell me who the leading scorer was in La Liga in 2005, then we can talk about leave the football from the Americans. They can talk
Raul?
soccer. Like shut
Raul?
up. That's
That'd be my guess.
No, I think it's a Barcelona
Was
head.
it Ronaldo?
2005?
Nah.
Oh, hell no.
Yo.
Oh.
stop.
Ah, you can't say that. You can't say that and then say R9,
This guy's a
bro.
United
No,
fan?
no. Oh, you're saying R9.
Oh, R9?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he meant R9.
Oh.
No.
But 2005.
No, what? He wasn't even.
That's
No.
why- that's why I
I'm
was
saying I'm
blaming
thinking
you.
R9.
Bro,
I
see,
would have said
There-
CR7.
there's
if I was
one,
talking
there's
about
one
him,
thing I
but
got
said
beef with
Ronaldo.
English people, okay? I love English people.
pretty sure
But y'all
it's Ronaldo.
motherfuckers swear that, oh, we invented the sport and those silly Americans calling it soccer. Mate, fuck off. This is a country full of immigrants. None of us are American.
And literally all y'all watch is the
Oh, you
Premier
didn't finish
League.
the actual-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Liga.
Nobody watches MLS here. Trust me.
Yeah, no one here is watching MLS.
Anyways,
Anymore.
We know it's football.
he keeps saying, you guys have never seen him at Dortmund or Salzburg. The city system literally limits Holland, and any 9 that goes there, Bud is just simply the best goal scorer in the world, which gives him the goals. Isak isn't better at anything. Isak isn't better than him at anything.
If City
Okay,
is
that-
limiting
I-
Holland, I'd
No
love to see him in a
way,
different
bruh.
team.
Isak's a better
I
dribbler.
feel
It's
like
scoring
Isak's
50
better-
plus
better than
goals.
him in a
Bro, he
a
created-
couple different
I literally
things.
watched
I
Isak
think
create
it was
2 big
Eto.
chances in his last games.
I should have guessed. Yeah, Eto's a
I
great.
was-
I told you he was a
Eto's
Barcelona
like
player.
26.
You
They
know,
won
the
the
only
league that
thing
year. It was Eto.
he's not right that Isak isn't better than at anything. Isak does have qualities that you could say are better than Holland, but the overall qualities of a striker, Holland.
Well, yeah, as a
better
pure
than
like
at all.
out and out number 9.
Yeah, but that's like if we're talking strikers, Holland is just a better striker than Isak.
Yeah, but Isak's definitely more versatile. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Bro,
but
you put Isak
Nah,
in that team.
But
Isak's
limiting
not
Holland?
doing that.
Limiting
I don't
Holland?
think they're limiting Holland at
If
all.
if
Because
anything, I think it's the opposite.
I don't think it's the opposite though. I mean, the first season that he scored 37.
Bro, but how do you
I
have
said this before.
72 goals in 70 games
Well,
in
and
the
you're being
Prem
limited.
and you're being limited? Like,
makes
what the
no
fuck is he
sense.
supposed to do if he's being limited then?
Limited on touches, maybe, but like
Yeah, but
it's working. So like,
it's
why
clearly
are you
working.
gonna?
But like,
We
Holland's
telling
most
that man
clinical
to
when he's
shut up
one-on-one
and
with
score. That's what we doing. We
And
telling him
that's
to
what
shut
any
up and
striker
score.
Yeah,
will
you
score.
stand there, you're gonna score, and you're gonna line
Yes,
over.
shooting you from 25 yards, you're gonna be more clinical. Like what?
Did y'all see
Hendrick
Hendrick
He
today?
can't seem to score.
Hey,
Yeah, all right, that was
listen,
that was
we're
poor
gonna talk
goalkeeping.
about-
I get on
Lissandro
my
Martinez sucks
soapbox.
on one-on-ones. There's a bunch of players that aren't good
Did
at.
you just say Lissandro Martinez?
No,
Lautaro?
Lautaro
Oh.
Martinez. I didn't say Lissandro.
He do.
No,
He
no,
does
no.
indeed.
Every striker is more clinical.
No,
one-on-one.
no, but
Yeah.
that's just not true.
That is
There are
true.
some strikers that thrive more in a system where they're not taking.
Where
players
they have
one-on-one.
harder shots.
Yeah, not necessarily
makes
harder
no
shots. A one-on-one on a keeper isn't
Any
necessarily.
professional striker will be more clinical one-on-one. That is point blank. Period.
I
That's
don't.
what you
What?
say. I'm not. For
I
that,
don't
I'm not
think
arguing
you've
about this
seen
anymore.
Anthony Martial.
No, we're not
No,
talking about that man, bro.
I don't think you're seeing his
Like,
highlights.
he's an
No
anomaly.
striker
he's
as
still
a
21,
professional is
baby.
going to be, oh, yeah, I'm going to play deeper and out and in between more players because I'm just more
Yeah,
clinical
let me
between
start
more
ripping them because
players.
I have a better chance.
I want to shoot outside the
No,
box
I don't
to be
want
more
space.
clinical.
I want to be right next to the center
Wait,
back.
defender, come here.
Yeah, one-on-one with the keeper.
You'd really,
Nah.
you
trying to
really
find
think
out
that's the
something
way
like
that Harry Kane plays? I promise you.
But he's definitely more clinical one-on-one.
Bro, you put
I don't even know
CR7
the
in
last
this
time.
Pep
Yeah,
system.
Harry Kane 1-on-1.
We were
Like,
robbed of
imagine
an
watching
all-timer.
Harry Kane on a breakaway, bro.
Like,
Like imagine seeing that man.
Dan Burns catching up.
Probably
Bro.
get exposed like Giroud, man.
Dog, you're watching Kane on a breakaway. Gotta be like, damn, what's a good comp? Like watching Al Horford on a fast break. like, damn, Unk, you gonna get there? Is somebody gonna hawk that? Nah, there's no way, bro.
No, don't.
Harry Kane on a breakaway, that's good eats.
That's real. That's real.
All right. James Perez or whatever your name is, what I've been trying to tell my friends, in 2021, if Ronaldo had gone to City, he'd have scored over 40 goals that season.
I don't know about over 40, but
He scored 28 United. I gotta roll.
I don't
I
know
gotta
about
roll
over
with it.
40. Over 40 is kind of crazy. But
Maybe, I don't know if he meant in the
I think
league
he's
or
definitely scoring a ton.
I think he's scoring
In a
40
in a-
overall, not in the league.
all comp, yeah.
Not
Not in the
All
league.
I think he
It's
scored
possible.
30.
They were
He's scoring
It's
40
possible.
In the league,
altogether.
I think he scores
They
30 in the
have
league.
Europa League.
35?
I think
He's
30.
scoring
I think
40.
I want
He's
to
scoring.
say-
I
he's
think
scoring
35
40.
is possible.
He's scoring
Yeah.
40. All comps, he's scoring 40.
Yeah.
If he
A
scored
30
20 something with
Oh, with United?
United
Yeah.
in that,
Wait, he scored. Let me tell you something. He scored 8 in the last season that he played for United. That was a full season. He had 18 goals. 3 were penalties for that United team. 3
Dog.
were penalties.
and
So-
nobody was there.
But he was.
And you're trying to tell me, yeah, I'm putting 37-year-old Ronaldo in that Pep team. 35 easy.
Yeah, nah, he getting
Crazy.
35. He
35
getting
easy.
35.
Ronaldo's
He's good at
arguably
finishing.
All those
he's-
balls in the box, bro.
he's good at
35.
finishing.
He is the best of all time at getting at the end of balls in the box.
He is.
He is the
Yeah.
best of all time.
Yeah.
at
Next to
doing
Giroud, yeah.
I just don't know if a 30. What is it? 35? I don't know about
30. I think he
35,
gets.
37?
He got
Was it
25 all comps with Yanat. Tell me who was getting that ball, bro. I can tell you, I was there. I was there.
I thought you weren't there.
The ghost of
No,
Jadon.
well,
I told
Ronaldo
you
was there,
they
he
got
was
me. The ghost of Jadon Sancho gave him the ball. Pogba had a game where he dropped 3 assists.
4. Wasn't it
4.
4?
It was 4.
It was the first
He
game of the
dropped-
season.
He's
he
still
dropped
living,
4.
bro.
He didn't have another assist in the
Is
next
he?
10.
This dude
I had to
gets the
take my
sky.
posters down.
He gets the sky, bro.
I had to take
He's
my
still
post-
alive.
I had to take the
You went
posters
Pogba had
down,
3
bro. The posters,
He's still alive, bro.
posters, the pillows, the jerseys. They had to go. It's finished.
Yeah,
but I was
whoa,
there,
You had
and then he got
pillows?
injured.
Whoa, you had pillows?
You know how serious
I
that
heard
shit
that
Wait,
got
wait.
for me?
Where you putting
Yeah,
those
Paul
pillows?
Pogba with pillows, bro.
You know how serious
the
this shit
Nah,
got for me?
It was
you know
the
they
dog-
arrested
Tiago.
Diddy, right? They
Tiago.
coming for you
They
next.
got me.
It was the body pillow. He just put his face on.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I was
Yeah,
laid up
Paul
with
Pogba
big.
freak-offs.
I was laid up with big homie, bro. There's no way.
Hey,
He was
yo.
doing what had to do, what had to be done. You see, I gotta get to my conspiracy bag. You see how they got the perfect player to play behind him that year, right after he left. They picked up Casemiro for the 1 year he was good, and then they let him walk. Tell me who the DM was behind him. There was a season when Pogba led United in everything. Nah, I'm not joking.
Look how
it was
deep he's
goals,
getting into
it was
this.
assists, it was tackles, it was interceptions, it was what's it called? It was aerial duels.
No, but he was
duels
lazy.
won.
He was lazy.
Crazy. They're like, bro, he can't do anything, brother.
No, I believe
he
it.
played every game and led in every stat for a year.
I love Pogba. So.
You know what happened to Pedri when he tried to do that shit? That's a hollow. Oh God, Pedri hasn't been the same since that year that they had to play in all the comps and then the Olympics and then I think it was
played in the sport competition.
dog. He had eye bags under his like, bruh. He died, bruh. He like Beetlejuice. He was cooked, bruh. And then they asked Pogba to do that. Said, "Oh, he's so lazy." And then he won the fucking World Cup. I'm like, dog. All it takes is one player behind him. They said, nah, he has to do everything. We paid 80 mil for him. They let Lukaku get away with murder. There's a stat showing, I don't even know what it was, how many chances that Zlatan missed that. I took over the pod, I'm sorry.
It's
That
okay.
the fucking, how many chances Zlatan missed from Pogba the year that he was there. Oh my gosh, my eyes almost. We had Bastian Schweinsteiger in the midfield. But Morgan Schneiderlin.
Morgan
Schneiderlin.
Southampton legend.
I preferred Carrick, but back in the day. Carrick back in the day.
Carrick was a
I
dog.
preferred Carrick back in the day.
Talking
before
about
Schneiderlin
how would
and all
Ronaldo
that.
do
Oh,
at City?
Ronaldo would. Okay, I do think Ronaldo would have done well, but I don't know. We're not gonna go over any more comments because obviously
Michael
this is gonna
Carrick
take up
was
the
a
entirety
dog.
of our time. I appreciate you guys for watching the actual video. I appreciate you guys.
Keep submitting comments.
Yeah, I mean,
You can get them
keep
reviewed over
commenting
here.
on our reels and stuff, and if you can on the YouTube, we'll read them. We'll like
You can
argument,
slander
bro.
us, please.
Yeah,
Share it to your
100%.
friends. Get more of
If
it.
y'all think we're stupid Americans, fair enough.
All you guys Nandos anyway.
Anyways.
I don't like it, but fair enough.
Don't let me catch you in the comments, bro.
Oh, there's plenty you can go through.
Yo, when I
There's gonna
got
be,
time,
bro.
I got time.
You gonna be, bro. There's gonna be arguments at your doorstep
When I got time,
and
I got
Sporkle
time.
quizzes in your DM. I'm gonna see what your averages on them Sporkle quizzes are. If you don't beat my score, you can't talk ball with me. I'm just gonna block you, bro. I can't block. I'm gonna block you, bro. If you can't name me the 2014 MLS All-Star team that played against the overseas, I'm not even gonna tell you what team it was. I don't know, but hey. If you can't name these, like, nah, you can't talk. Not everybody can talk ball with me. If Pascal Gross isn't,
Even this Pascal Gross, bro. Just relax.
So you
Just-
change
I'm
my
gonna throw
life.
one more comment in there.
Okay, go ahead.
Change
I had someone message in the comment section for that one saying, "Stop trying to disrespect Holland's ability. If it's so easy, why didn't Aguero do it? Why didn't Jesus do it? Why didn't Sterling do it?
Okay.
Why are we putting
I said-
Sterling in
yeah,
this
I said those
conversation?
names.
Even
I
though
said all those
Sterling
names.
had like a 30-goal all-comp season under.
Polar,
City
and that's a
too.
polar bear.
How are we
Arlington,
comparing
Texas.
Holland to
Yeah.
Sterling
And
though?
that's
Like
because
this is
of
playing play styles.
Polar
But
bear,
the other
Arlington,
was
Texas.
that you said in that video was City make the most clinical chances.
okay for the. I'm talking about the striker.
There was
What?
no striker in that team, so if anybody was getting the most clinical chances,
He was
it
at the
Sterling.
left wing though. You can't even compare
No
a
one was-
chance creation for a
Kevin
left
De
winger.
Bruyne was playing through the middle of some of those games.
No.
There was no
That's what I'm s-
striker.
But that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you put now they are a poaching style team. They want the balls in the box to their big man. They want them to their
Yeah,
striker.
back then the wingers were definitely way more direct.
What the
than they
fuck
are
was
today.
Sterling supposed to do? Score all these poacher goals? No,
He
he
like
can't even
5'.
fucking finish when he's 5 yards in front of goal.
He like 5'9".
Unless it's against City, that's different.
Hey,
Then he'll turn up.
hey now.
He 5'9" and boom, book
Comparing Sterling to Holland is ridiculous.
No one's comparing the play
That guy
styles.
just did. He just
No,
said,
he-
"Why
no,
didn't
he said,
Jesus,
why
Aguero,
didn't
and
those
Sterling
players
not do it?"
Because those players were in similar situations as Holland and didn't
No.
score the same amount of goals.
Sterling was
Sterling
never
was
in this
never in
this
those-
situation.
Those
Your
players
reasoning-
were there to find space at striker, not score
Yeah,
goals.
they were not also the designated.
What do you
Like,
mean fine?
They were there
Sterling
to
wasn't
find
the
space.
designated
They were
actually
there so they
first
could
of all,
play
the
through the
reason
middle.
Sterling scored a 30 goal season, had a 30 goal all-comp season. It was because he was the last man on the ball and the one scoring the goal.
I promise
And
you,
he didn't score 35 in the league.
it was because
And if this
somebody
team
had
is as
to.
good as
Because
we're
he
saying-
wasn't starting up top at 9.
It was
bro.
'cause
he
somebody
wasn't
had to,
no one
poaching
was
in the
starting up
box.
top at 9.
Somebody
Bro,
had
but
to
I'm
get
saying
those
when
goals,
Aguero
bro.
and Jesus were playing the 9 spot, they weren't playing the same style that Holland was. They were dropping further. They were finding space between
And
the
same thing
winger
with
and the
Sterling.
center backs.
If Sterling played false nine, it was the same
playing,
thing.
They're playing in the box almost as like a, you know, when a coach is like having you shoot drills and they're like, yeah, 1, 2. That's what the fuck Aguero and
You're
Jesus
saying
were.
like back to goal?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm
We're
telling
just gonna
you,
disagree on that.
Ikai
Yeah, we are
Gundogan.
gonna disagree on that because
That
you're
just
wrong.
wasn't what was happening.
Because you're
Ikai
wrong.
That just
Gundogan.
wasn't-
Bro,
telling
if
me
you don't believe that,
Aguero-
you're wrong.
I'm sorry, you're telling me Aguero
No, they were
and
making
Jesus
runs in
were
behind
playing
and
back
going
to
in
goal
one-on-one.
in the box?
No. They were definitely outrunning their defenders and going in one-on-one, and they were
Ikai-
getting long balls and they were getting
Jesus was on
crosses.
the wing
They
half
were
the
getting
time, making
crosses
runs
too.
and getting stuck in the wing.
Ikai Gundogan led that team in scoring.
It's actually insane.
You
Exactly.
telling me you can't? That's
I
not
mean,
a
I feel
plug
like
and
that's
play.
an-
I hate
That's
Gundogan
a
with
it's
every
Pep.
fiber of my
It's a
being.
plug and play system. That's exactly lending to our point. It's a plug and play system. They got rid of Cole Palmer. Like it's a plug and play
Yeah,
system.
they got rid of a Cole
And
Palmer,
you know who
but
they-
not the Cole Palmer we're
You know who
talking
they
about now.
dropped in there? Oscar
Eh?
Bob.
It's
You
the
know who
same
hooping?
player.
Oscar
It's just-
Bob.
he didn't make it to the city
Cole
team.
Palmer
It's the same
averaged
player.
over a goal and assist in his youth career, his whole career.
His youth career.
Okay, but this is still
Hey,
a player
and
with
even-
quality and
Cole
ability.
Palmer was nice and
What
steady.
other youth player do you know that's scoring a goal a game?
Does Cole Palmer walk into that City team right now?
Yes.
Over who?
No.
Over
No.
Over who?
over who?
After his time at Chelsea.
Over
yeah.
right winger, over the center mids.
right
He
winger,
played-
so he's
Kovacic is
I think
playing.
After his time
I
at
don't think
Chelsea,
he
yeah.
ever
Well, he's
makes
playing in the
it to
pivot.
that
He's
city
playing.
team.
He's also playing in the
I don't
pivot.
think,
but-
I don't think he
Play
ever
over
makes
Doku.
it
Cole
to
Palmer
that city
doesn't make it
team.
to that City team.
Cole
Even if he
Palmer
deserves
plays
to.
over Doku.
Even
No,
if
he
he deserves
doesn't.
to, I don't think he
Yeah,
ever
he
makes
does.
it.
No, he doesn't.
Well,
'Cause
I
Cole
also
Palmer's a
think-
winger.
With how Pep
He
plays
isn't a
though.
winger,
Yeah,
but
that's
he'll
the
put him
only
You know
in.
it is.
He'll
It's
put him
with
in.
how Pep plays.
Gundogan
But that's
isn't
my
a
point.
forward.
But if De Bruyne's gone, Palmer would have slotted in perfectly
That's
in
the
that
only
team.
reason Cole Palmer wouldn't
John
start just because
Stones.
Pep
I
is like
don't think so.
strict.
I
with
don't-
John
I don't think
Stones
De Bruyne-
might score
everyone has set
25
rules.
as striker for City.
You guys are crazy. You guys are all crazy.
John Stones might score 25.
I know I'm gonna be the only one defending myself here because all 4 of you guys are gonna share the same opinion. You guys are crazy.
Why the fuck would we
Any-
defend you?
No, that's what I just said.
We're not defending your
Anyways,
points.
Anyways,
your
we're
points.